Yeah, good morning, YouTube. How's everybody doing today? Oh, it is a beautiful Monday morning here in Fenimore, Wisconsin, and we've got some unexpected accumulation. Pretty excited about it. Not too excited about the weatherman not knowing. Kind of screwed us a little bit here this morning. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's enough to salt, enough that we got to clear the walks off. Give her a little spritz of salt. I don't know, I was watching the weather like crazy on 2 different apps, and it was like 5% chance, 0% chance, nothing. And then Platteville and Lancaster got enough. So I sent a couple crews out that way, and then while they were out doing that, we got enough back here in Fenimore and Boscobel. I really wasn't planning on this, and I'm sure some of you probably think, well, you should be ready. Well, I mean, yeah, we're ready, but also it'd be nice if, you know, the weatherman could do their job a little bit better and give us kind of an idea. So whatever, it's 20 degrees, so, and it's been cold for a while, so basically everything's sticking. Again, doesn't look like much, but the county has already salted this, which is why it's cleared off. All of our sites, we do our commercial sites, so we kind of have a zero tolerance with everything. I'm a little extra tired today. I didn't get much sleep last night due to a mice problem. So I don't know what's going on in my house. I got Dan out there right now. He used to be a pest control professional, so he's out there. But yeah, at 1 o'clock last night, I had a mouse crawl in my bedroom. Came in through a vent or a duct, and I heard him come in. I got up, seen him scurry across the floor, and of course I couldn't catch him, so I basically sat up all night with the heebie-jeebies. Disgusting. I don't know how anyone could sleep knowing there's mice in your bedroom. So, and it's not like my house is a shithole. I got a, you know, pretty nice newer build house, so pretty upset. But like I said, I got Dan out there. He found a couple places where they could be getting in, so we got Dan Sprayer Man on the job there, and hopefully tonight I don't have to worry about fucking mice. Ugh, this gives me the heebie-fucking-jeebies just thinking about it, man. That's disgusting. I gotta get back out to the shop and get Sean and John loaded up with another load of salt, and looks like we're making a little bit of money today. Let's get at her. As you can see here in the big city of Stitzer, we got a little skiff of snow here. Like I said, I'm sure some of you guys are like, what are you doing? You don't need to get out and do anything with that. You know, we gotta shake a little salt out for 2 reasons: zero tolerance and make money. That's how we do it. Yeah, I tried starting that salt truck this morning. Dead battery. Literally charged them both, what was it, last week? And truck doesn't even, not even a light on in the dash. Both batteries deader than fuck. Like I said, we go through a lot of batteries here at Pagel Services. I don't understand why, but yeah, let's go get the big track machine out here and wait for Sean and John to get back and get them loaded up so they can go make some more money today. I wish we would have got a little bit in November, but I guess it's December 2nd. We're finally getting a little bit of snow. I just hope it stays cold. You know, I hope the ground freezes really good and it just stays like this. The last couple winters it's been, you know, it'll get like this, and then tomorrow it'll be 48 degrees, and then everything's melted and muddy, and I don't know. Come on, Mother Nature, give us a cold, wet winter. Well, looks like Johnny Boy's just finishing this up. He got the new motor installed. Had a little exhaust leak. He got that fixed, and now it's got a little bit of a power steering leak, so he's got to replace one of the hoses. Should be pretty simple. I got Sean going through all these snow plows still. That skid loader's got an oil leak. We got to get that next. That's light. That's the truck we use for Christmas lights, so we like to keep that truck inside. So we got all our tools and stuff all nice and toasty warm. Oh, we got the new piece of glass in for the mini loader. Remember when Hunter broke that this spring right away? It was like one of the first jobs we were on. Derek, insert that clip here. What was that? I think that was $500 or $600 piece of glass. That's exciting. That's exciting. So we got the shitty old salt bucket on this big old track machine. This bucket came with an old skid loader that I bought. It's a rusted out piece of shit, and I prefer not to use our nice new buckets for salt. All right, sounds like Sean's back here.
Hey.
Yeah, where are you guys at?
We're just leaving the Pagel apartment on our way to the Southwest apartments.
Okay.
The last one we got.
Okay, sounds good.
Should
And then
we do a lap and check the rest of them where we started again?
is it still snowing there?
A little bit, yeah.
Why don't you guys head to Lancaster
Okay.
after you're done in Platteville there?
Alrighty.
It's beginning to look a lot like clusterfuck. Every day we go. Oh, let's get this brand new track machine all covered in salt. How about it? Sounds like a good plan. Looks like we got the old 08 Duramax all covered in salt, ready to go. Yeah, so this salt is all left over from last year. I kind of want to get this out of here. It's got some clumps and shit in it. Get some fresh new salt in here. Yeah, we'll spread the leaves out with it today. That's fine. So all we use is treated salt. I never buy straight white salt. I don't care what the temperature is. I don't care whatever happens. We're always using this treated stuff. Just works a lot better. And then, you know, with these salters we got, obviously we can't haul much. And this treated salt pretty much, you know, goes twice as far as the white salt. So as you can see here, the back of it's already full because that conveyor system kind of pulls from the front, so the back of them stay full. So I'm gonna fill the right side of my bucket to try and fill the front of that hopper, which is a little tricky to do with all this shit in here, but we'll figure it out. So most likely this machine will probably stay here this winter, I think, and probably just load salt trucks. I know a lot of you probably think that's crazy, but we wash it off every time and it gets washed with salts gone and stuff like that. But those older wheel machines are pretty good in the snow. So this one will probably stay at the shop all winter. Looks like he had about a skid loader bucket left in there, so it only took about a scoop and a half to fill him up. They got Platteville done and Lancaster done. Now they are going to do Fenimore and Boscobel, Montfort and Livingston. So normally I have 4 salt trucks out. Obviously today this is a clusterfuck and we didn't know it was gonna snow, so we'll get by with 2, but you know. I'd say, why don't you head to Boscobel, since you know what to salt down there.
We're not doing that, what's all that?
They're usually pretty tight. They probably won't want salt. Same with the storage units. It's gonna get up to 25 degrees today, so that's all blacktop. It should probably melt down there, but definitely quick trip, probably gassers.
Something we gotta fix in that truck is the floor heat. Fucking feet are freezing that thing.
Oh, it don't blow on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know. 205 is deader than a doornail, so I don't know what the fuck's going on there. We charged both batteries before we put it out, so something's got to be drawing it down. But the tablet ain't even in there. So I'll message Brenda, and then turn your backlights on too. Those all work, don't they? Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Thanks. We got a few customers that'll get kind of cranky if we just salt it. I don't know. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I'd prefer they just let us use our own judgment, but...
Hello?
Yeah, what's your 20?
Probably like 10 minutes-ish.
From the shop?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be waiting here for you to get loaded.
Okay.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.
So that's another thing I gotta get fixed is the GPS units. We got a few of them that aren't working. It's kind of nice, like in that instance, instead of calling him, I can just look and see, okay, is he 10 minutes out or is he 45 minutes out? Do I sit in the skid loader and wait for him, or do I go get something else done? What a clusterfuck. Man. I don't know, this snow removal business is stressful. So as you can see here, I got the old to-do list for these guys. And then we're making a plow and salter list, parts we need. And then we go through all the tablets, which trucks have been inspected. We still got to get our plow stakes out. Just a bunch of bullshit going on. Then we got a bunch of Christmas lights to get out. I didn't plan out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday yet because we don't know what the weather's gonna do. This one, fucking battery must be dead again. Jesus Christ, dude. It's like we just... I know we put that battery in there last winter. I don't understand. It's like we just... Ugh. New batteries, once a year. Everything gets a new battery. Also, fun fact, you can't buy this anymore. No siree, not available anywhere on the old interweb. So this truck, when I bought it, I bought the GM factory lighted emblem, which it lights up and then it's got like a black overlay. That black overlay flew off. I don't know why. I was going like 130. Flew off in the ditch somewhere. And now you can't buy them. So I guess I just got this cool LED lights just hanging out. You can buy a gold one, but I really don't want to put gold on here. I kind of like the black one. So just all kinds of dilemmas going on today. Big problems. Big problems. Just kidding. Where in the hell is John at? Jeez Christ. There's old Johnny boy. John Kaufman. Oh, just another old, dependable, rusty Chevy, boys. She's just out making that money. This truck's got a rust-free bed on it, and the cab's pretty much rust-free. Just needs some new front fenders. If anybody out there's got a lead on some rusty, some non-rusty white fenders, hit me up. Now, I'll probably just buy 2 new ones, and this winter we'll paint them. Have old Johnny boy install them. So it turns out today is going to be a nice little money maker. Spreading a little salt, getting rid of this shit from last year. got Jacob coming in. He's gonna start coming in on the next few Fridays and hauling loads of salt in, which basically one load of salt every Friday works out pretty good. Looks like John used a little bit more than Sean. Should be enough. Big load. We got a big old load of salt here, boys. Big load. Big load. Gotta get a fucking garage door opener in this bitch. God, this is stupid. I got 20 of them in there. Half of them don't work. So I'll have a little chat with John, make sure he knows where the hell he's going. Then I gotta get my ass back up to the office and help Derek. Yeah, you can go up to Fenimore. Do Quick Trip first. That one's probably the worst. And then just go right down the list. And then Bender's, he said he wants his done too. Okay. So, should be pretty straightforward. I mean, you know where all the ones in Fenimore are, so should be able to handle her. Thanks. Make sure you're marking them down on that. Yeah. Well, let's see if we can find a garage door opener here. Ooh, look at that. Head uptown and make sure John's putting down the right amount of salt and doing a good job. Alright, let's check on old Johnny boy. Looks like he's putting a good amount down here. The old rusty Chevy. Yeah, he put her down a little heavy there, but you know, pre-treating for the next storm. First storm of the year. This will all be burned off in about 15 minutes. What you got, just that entrance? Yep, and then just go right across the street and do theirs. Yep. Sounds good, thanks. You're a little heavy on that. You hit that twice over there?
I hit a couple spots.
Yep, so just... Okay. Because this shit's all going to melt and then there's going to be piles of salt everywhere, so... I don't know, there's a fine line of too much and not enough. Oh, I love me these old Western Tornados. Easy to work on and plastic, nice and light. And you can run right across the street and do that one. Look at that. Man! About time we're making a little bit of money here. $10 there, $10 there. Fuck. We're gonna have new trucks in another month here. Yeah, as you can see here, you guys probably can't hear it on camera. I can hear it. That salt's just chewing her away. That's why we use the treated stuff. Stuff works good. Looks like John's got the hang of things there. Obviously it's the first time salting, so we're gonna be a little rusty, but looks like he's putting down a good amount. Like I said, there's a fine line between too much and not enough. And you really got to pay attention to your temperature, to your ground temperature. What's the temperature going to be this afternoon? A lot of different variables that come into place, but they do have counters in the trucks, so they do know how much they're putting down. Let's go see what Derek's doing. It's out here snowing. Derek's just in the office, just all Control Z, right click, left click, copy, paste, cut, edit. Shit, probably gonna have to hire this out. Call one of the big dogs around here and get them to come up here and take care of our lot. What, Derek's not even here. What the fuck? Fucking guy's on lunch or what? 11:18. Got here at 8. 11:18. He's already on lunch. I tell you, what the fuck, guys? What do we got going on?
Oh, got a request for a snow quote.
Snow quote. That's weird. First snow of the season.
Only it's already snowing.
Oh, I already know that account. I'm not gonna bid that.
No.
No. Nope. That one's a little tight and stingy, and he's gonna want us to do it for like 30 bucks.
Free, might as well, right?
And the place is for sale, so I know I won't get paid out of that deal. I actually used to do that one, and I don't think I want anything to do with that. We got some more lights going out here.
Yep, got another signed estimate, so.
Sweet.
Another Dubuque one.
Alright.
We're working on there.
Good deal. We're working down in Dubuque, Iowa, the big city. Is Derek in the shitter or what?
I think so. He's been in there all day.
Jesus Christ, I'm paying him to shit, guys. You guys are supposed to be getting more content, and I'm just over here paying Derek $75,000 a year to shit on the clock. Oh man, times are tough. Let's go hide in his office. Wait for him. What's up, Derek?
What are you doing in here?
I'm just trying to figure out how many hours I pay you to poop on the clock.
Oh, pee.
That was a long pee, Derek. Bennett.
What happens, man?
You get old.
It just falls out.
The pees take longer, folks. I think I'm gonna put a time clock in the shitter. See who's in there more, Justin or Derek. See who I pay more to poop.
I poop it all, Jeff.
Sean and Eric, they're usually pretty good about it too.
Use a lot of time to poop.
Yeah. Nothing like getting paid to poop, you know. Pooping on the clock, boys. What's the matter?
Yeah, besides the Apple being stupid,
Oh, what's it saying?
just no connection. You click retry it, just keeps
Okay,
popping up.
exit out of there.
I've tried shutting it off and
Have you?
restarting it and everything.
Try the other list. Does the other list work?
This one will pop up, but you can't do anything on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That don't make any sense. What tablet is that?
202s, I think.
What in the fuck is going on here? I'll just send it to your phone so you can finish this out. This is a clusterfuck here. Okay, should be able to edit it and everything now. So I spent a whole day going through those tablets, getting them all ready. I don't know. It's just one thing after another. We gotta make sure every tablet can get into the sheet and properly edit the sheet. Once they're dialed in and working, I wouldn't want it any other way, but you know, usually we go all season without using them, and then we try to use them and there's something wrong with them, or they need updated or what, I don't know. Old Johnny boy, probably nervous because I'm watching you. Don't be leaving no piles.
Huh?
Don't be leaving no piles. Oh, look at that. Laying her down, Johnny. Laying her down. All right. Well, seems like everything went pretty good for the first hoorah here. Haven't had any major incidents going on here, so hopefully everything's all right. But let's run out to the shop and see how John and Sean did, and see where the shoveling crews are, if they're back yet or what's going on. I got Holly and Eric finishing putting out those salt bins this morning. And then I had Chris and Tech out shoveling walks, which with this snow, it doesn't take much to get the walks done. So everybody should be having a good day. Pagel Services should be making money. Hopefully Derek's editing the next video for you guys. All right, let's get to the shop. Just a little update on the life coach, guys. I just saw him again, and I saw him last week, and he hasn't had his hazards on. I am so proud of him for finally shutting his hazards off. I think I made a difference in his life, and you know, I've coached thousands and thousands of people. Don't worry, boys. We got this big skiff of snow taken care of today. Look at all that. Jeez. Probably going to push piles back a couple days here. Now we go through the whole process of cleaning everything up, washing the trucks, putting everything away, making sure John's hair's looking good, you know, all the good stuff there. Looks like he had to just come in and take a dump or something, I don't know. Everybody's pooping on the clock today. God damn. So yeah, usually they come back and unload their salt trucks. They unload them right in the salt shed. Works pretty good. They can just back in there and turn around and let her eat. She's coming out?
Yeah.
Okay. Normally on a big storm, they would go through, you know, the majority of their salt. They wouldn't have to empty it out, but on this little job like this, it seems they had a bit too much in the truck. Most likely they'll both take a lunch now, and then they'll come back, get back to what they were doing. Holly and Eric, they're about back. They got all those salt tubs out. This truck, I want to see the hell out of here. I'm sick of looking at it. Also these snow plows, I want to get these out of here today. Now that there's snow on the ground, we know it's gonna stick, so I want all this shit ready to roar. How'd everything go?
Pretty good.
Good. Good deal. That salter worked good? Okay. You didn't have any issues with your salter? None? Okay, good. No loose connections. Seemed like last year we had a problem with a couple of them. Loose connections or bad wires. Of course I forgot to get that fucking sheet. God damn it. What do you gotta work on here? Did you figure out that hose or what?
I'm almost thinking that's an oil cooler.
Oh really? Where's that at on this?
That runs up into the radiator.
Oh yeah.
Run back there. Filter. And it looks like the pump itself's almost leaking too, but there's oil on the oil cooler line too, so.
The power steering?
The power steering pump almost looks like it's leaking.
Well, why don't you spray it down with brake clean? Or did you do that already?
I haven't yet.
Why don't you spray it all down with brake clean and then go eat lunch or something, or you know, and then come back, start it, run it, turn the wheel, and see where the leak's coming from. 'Cause yeah, I remember seeing there was a lot on that power steering hose. I don't know. It seemed like it was built up on that hose pretty good, but if it needs that oil cooler, then let's just do it. I want to get this fucking thing done and not have to worry about it. And then probably send it to get tires put on the fucker too pretty soon here. Spending money like it don't mean nothing. This is the one with that bad wire, you said? No.
Yeah, it's all empty here.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I wonder if that got, how the hell that got chewed up. Yeah, I'll probably just buy the whole, I ain't fixing that. We'll just buy the whole harness and put the new harness on it. But I gotta go print that diagram off, because I know we have wire harnesses up there. We might have that one. Same with all them hoses. I want to make sure we got one hose of everything. I know there's plenty of sets of chains up there, isn't there? Yeah. Sounds good. I'll go print that off, and then you can go get them forks too out there whenever. So, okay, thanks. All right, just getting back here to the office. We got everybody all settled down. We got everything salted. The craziness is all contained. I get pretty wound up when there's accumulation on the ground, because I get like anxiety until it's all taken care of. Then I can relax. But anyways, as most of you know, we've been doing some giveaways, and if you haven't found out yet, this right here is our giveaway. And this giveaway ends December 17th. This will be the last giveaway of 2024. So you guys are going to want to get over to the merch shop, buy something up. So every dollar you spend in our merch shop gets you guys an entry to win this stuff right here. Last time we did some hunting stuff. This time we're going to try the Milwaukee tools again. So if you win, You're gonna get the Milwaukee air pump, which this is really nice. We've got a bunch of these. They really come in handy, save the day. And then this toolkit here, which I feel like is a great multi-purpose kit. You got the circular saw, grinder, drill, impact, and a light, couple batteries, charger, and even a bag. So this looks like a pretty nice kit to me. I could probably use it myself, but we're gonna give it away to one lucky winner. And all you gotta do is get over to the merch shop. Every dollar you spend gets you an entry to win. So what are you doing? Get over to the merch shop, quit dinking around. Yeah, we're just zooming out to my house here. I got Holly and Eric out at my house trying to pick up my pumpkins. Some dipshit bought a 1,000-pound pumpkin. I don't know who that was. Yeah, it was for a good cause. I bought a 1,000-pound pumpkin and I bought a 350-pound pumpkin. We need to get them out of here before winter time or it's gonna be a fucking mess. So I know the mini loader will lift up the 350-pound one. The 1,000-pound one I'm not so sure about. I think that's about 200 pounds too heavy for the old mini loader. So let's go see how this is gonna go. Nothing to it. Is it cold out today or what? Ooh, so warm.
It wasn't horrible, but my gloves are soaked.
Yeah, wet gloves don't make for a long day. That's good. And just drive right up there with the other one.
Okay. You want us to leave this loaded then?
For now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this one was like 900 and some pounds, I believe. The guy that grew it cut this open and he came out and stole a bunch of seeds, I'm assuming, so he can grow another one like it next year. She's a big old girl, but yeah, they have a contest, a local contest, to see who can grow the biggest pumpkin every year. And then at the end they raffle them off and the money gets donated. So we bought a couple this year. Dan and I got a little bit of an idea on what to do with those. You guys will have to stay tuned because that could get a little fun. Make some good content. Look at that. I thought they'd have trouble with the big one. Turns out they're having trouble with the little one. Okay, go ahead a little bit. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, rock it back. Yep. Yeah, I'd say just strap these down and then take them back to the shop for now. I'll figure out what we're gonna do with them. What the hell are you doing? You gotta put that down.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ. Must be nervous the boss is watching him. It's too cold out there to sit out there and record him strapping a pumpkin down. God damn it. Then they're all pushed back.
Yeah.
No wonder it took you so long shoveling in circles. Look at that big job.
Huh?
Big job.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody went up to Divine yet. Probably not. I did Gunderson and Claire Bank and Fredericks. So maybe just go up there and check that one. And then other than that, we're probably pretty good, I think. So.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Cool.
Got Derek a Christmas present. It finally came in the mail. Derek doesn't know that I got it for him. Your Christmas present came in the mail.
Another camera.
Derek has no idea. I don't tell him nothing. Just got him his present. Oh yeah.
Oh. I don't want to break it.
Wintertime's coming. Figured we better get him a new one. Look at that fanciness.
Look at that.
It's got the screen on the controller even.
Mm-hmm. The gimbal can go vertical and horizontal in case I want to make shorts.
Nice. Yeah, this old girl here, she's ready to retire. This one's kind of a POS.
She's been taken apart a couple times.
What is this one? It's like a DJI.
It's the 2 Mini, I think.
2 Mini, yeah, Mini 2. It's even got a little.
Now we got the Mini 4 Pro.
It's even got a little rubber band in there and some
super glue. I've done that twice to that thing.
Yeah, because Derek keeps wrecking it. So
I'm gonna do my best to keep this one nice.
Yeah, that one there was a little expensive. So if you want to practice, maybe use the old one. But this one does have the sensing, so technically you can't run into stuff. It's got, what's that called? Object sensing.
Motion sensing.
Motion sensing. Yeah, so
when I go straight for a tree, it'll let me know.
Yeah, it'll stop.
Or a roof. Burp. Or a water tower.
Burp. And we're back to the shop for the 27th time today. Oh, I just called to order tires for my truck. I just did some math, and this is nuts. So since I've got this truck, I've just been putting on these Goodyear dirt tracks, and it's usually about 12 to 14 months they last, usually about 25,000 miles. So yeah, I just did the math on that. If these are 1,600 bucks, that's roughly $130 a month that costs me to have tires on my truck. That seems fucking nuts to me. 130 bucks a month just to have tires on this fucking thing. Should I tune it down a little bit so she ain't got so much horsepower, or should I go buy a Prius, a little gas saver? I don't fucking know. I could buy a mega cab Cummins. Big old tow mirrors on that. See what we got going on in here now. What'd you give up on the truck?
I'm bouncing back and forth.
What? That's not how a mechanic works. You don't bounce back and forth. Oh, did you guys have McDonald's without me?
I did, Chris did.
Fuckers. Didn't even bring me a McDouble. What'd you find in here? Anything? Not yet.
Well, I found a big puddle right over here, but I got it cleaned up so I can hopefully
That's where it
pinpoint
starts.
where it's coming.
Alright. Oh, what could we do? Could fix that gravel outside that door. That's all like eroded around the shop. You see that out there? Somebody threw some gravel there, but we could, you could go get a scoop of gravel up at the supply center and dump it there and then kind of spread it out by hand or whatever. Yeah, I don't know if you want to pick out some of this dumb shit. Oh, and then I'm gonna need that white tilt bed tomorrow, so we're gonna need to unload that and unhook it from 215. Yeah, I mean, you guys could do that shit. Yeah, why don't you guys plan on fixing that, get that engine and all those other parts and just throw them in the fucking dumpster, and then unload that mini loader.
You want us to bring it right in here? To start with the glass?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could bring an indoor fork and then just set those pumpkins out there somewhere. Yeah, that'd work. That'd keep you guys busy for a couple hours. What do you think's wrong with this truck, John? I don't know
What
yet.
I thought was wrong, look, after I put the brake clean on, looks like it's not leaking from there, so.
So what do you think, it's the power steering or the oil cooler or what?
Both of them, I had it running,
Oh.
nothing was coming out of either one. So.
Okay.
Is there a skid up there?
No. You have to take the track machine up there. Talk about odd jobs. Jesus, Dan, what are you doing?
I'm cleaning this.
Some dumb fuck left the grill outside and it got rained on after our cookout. Boy, she got rusty.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's not that bad. I've seen worse, but
Yeah, once I got all that stuff yanked off.
that's all the good seasoning there. That's that Lowry's.
Yeah. We're gonna use it next time?
So this morning he was getting mice out of my house. Then this afternoon he's cleaning my grill. So we're getting a lot of billable man hours in today. We're making that money. Yeah, normally this doesn't happen. Normally I keep it inside.
That's what happens when you let Derek cook.
I kind of fucked up. We had a cookout at the office and then it rained and I forgot about it, so. Now she's a mess. We'll grind her off, get her all soaked in oil. Looking spiffy again. I don't know. No, it won't leak. We're trying to find the leak and it won't leak. Good truck will fix itself. So every time I've went to the office today, I've meant to print out a sheet that has all the different hoses and parts for these plows. And every time I go there, I forget. It's really convenient. Too many things barreling around in my mind. So let's go to the office and print that sheet out. And then make a 29th trip out here today. Bam! Look at that magic. I remembered. I tell you what, running around all the time, I forget shit so much. It drives me absolutely crazy. I literally went to the office 4 times. Said I was gonna get them. Kept forgetting. Drives me nuts. Now I gotta find a place to put these giant ass papers. I got them. I don't know where we're gonna put them, but I was thinking we need to make like a poster board flipper thing. Probably had those at Richie's, didn't they? Unless we put them up there on the wall. Probably want to plexiglass them or something. Yeah, so this is the wide out one. So then, bam, right there, 83 snowplow battery cables, what we need. So these are the ultra mounts. Those are the 3 older ones that aren't the tall wings. And then that'd be one for the salter. And then this would be the one for the MVP3s. So then it gives you all the breakdowns, which I'm pretty sure the MVP3 and the Plus ones would take the same hoses. Even if they're a little different, I think I would just keep them all.
Yeah, I got a list of all the hoses down there in the white board.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to have, like when you go down to the dealer, he's got like 20 of those and they're all on like a...
Just laminate them and...
Yeah, hang them up, I guess. I don't know how to laminate stuff that big. Anybody in the comments know how to laminate? Or even if you laminated them and just had like a C channel here, where all 4 of them sat in there, and then you just, whichever one you're looking at, it's on the outside. So you can make a list of the ones we need, right? And then probably should make a list of the ones we need for that whiteout plow too. That fucker's getting kind of old where they're gonna be dry rotted and cracked. I know we replaced a couple last year, I think. So basically if the MVP3s and the whiteouts all have a replacement hose here, we should be good. And I like I said, I'm pretty sure the Plus plows will probably be the same size hose. So what do you think? Take this shit box outside?
Well, that's what I'm working at.
Alright.
I got this kind of blockaded.
What? Oh, you can't get out there or what?
Should be all.
There's a garage door opener over there.
Just trying to find a tablet for it.
Oh, did we steal it?
More stuff.
Serious?
Assuming it's in probably 208.
Ugh. Alright, well, we'll get them all situated this week, I guess. Oh, she sounds good. She got that new junkyard motor with 200,000 miles on her. Sounds like a brand new truck. Big, expensive piece of glass. All these other windows are going in fine?
Yep.
Okay. Man, this thing's covered in fucking salt. Holy shit.
I think we can wash it in this bed after we get the window.
Yeah, you could after you guys get it all put back together or whatnot. You could. We probably should wash it with some of that salt's gone. I guess they hauled it to Platteville during a snowstorm, so now it's all shit. Did that come with new seals?
I I think it came with the new door seal.
Yeah, the door seal, that one.
Yeah, this one.
That one you're probably gonna want to get laid out and like put in front of the furnace.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's not in a circle. That's perfect. We have that boom lock out?
Yeah.
Okay. Easily accessible. That is one nice thing about these old Johnny Deeres. These side panels come off. You can just get to everything so easily. Well, like I said, about 30 trips to the shop and 30 trips to the office today. Just drive around in circles, that's all I do. Oh, it's a normal day here at Pagel Services, but glad you guys got to see our first snowstorm a little bit. Hopefully the next one we get to get the plows out and actually get some plowing footage, and Derek can try out his new drone. I got some new cameras coming too, so all that jazz. We want to keep making videos and we appreciate every one of you. Thanks, have a good one, see ya.